Holly! Where are you? Huh? What the devil?
Lower your voice.
What's he doing?
Meditating.
Why?
He says it's uplifting.
Well, can't he lift himself up somewhere else?
No, he says the vibrations in his room aren't conducive.
Oh. What about a room at the YMCA?
Robert, what is it you wanted anyway?
Well, I'm looking for my paper. Where is it?
Oh, Alistair was reading it.
What's he been doing? Practicing origami with it?
I'll straighten it out.
No. Before you do that, there's something else that has to be straightened up first.
I don't know what you're so upset about.
Then let me tell you. I come down into my living room this morning, I see this half-naked geezer on the couch, all twisted up like he's been in a hit and run, and my newspaper spread all over the city.
Would you please keep your voice down a bit? You'll disturb his meditation.
I don't care one holy mantra for his meditation.
Being awfully rude, don't you think?
Not rude enough, otherwise he wouldn't be here.
What have you got against him anyway?
Oh, where do I begin?
He is a guest in our house, and he's a relative.
I didn't marry your relatives.
Sorry, comes with the package.
Well, when's he leaving anyway?
He just got here.
Seems like years.
What? I just don't understand this attitude of yours.
I don't like him lurking about.
He's not lurking about.
Well, how do you know what he does when we go to work?
At least he's not running computer checks on you.
Well, if he was, at least I'd come up clean.
So did he.
Yes, for a reason that escapes me.
Maybe he didn't do anything.
Maybe the earth is flat.
Robert, please try and be nice to him. After all, he's just about the only relative I can or want to see.
And that's another thing I don't understand.
What?
Why would you want to have anything to do with any of your relatives?
I don't, just Alistair.
Why?
Because he's fun and entertaining and witty
And up to no good.
You have no proof of that. I think he's perfectly harmless.
We'll see.
Please, Robert, try and be nice to him. It means a lot that he's here.
All right. But let's not forget those immortal words uttered by George Bernard Shaw.
Which words are those?
House guests are like fish. After 3 days, they smell.
I'll write that down. Oh, speaking
Right.
of food, do you want some breakfast?
Good idea. How's about some eggs?
We're all out.
Oh, plenty in the fridge last night.
Alistair drank them.
He drank them?
Raw. He claims they're good for the nerves.
Well, he'd know all about that, wouldn't he? Because he's got plenty of it. What do I do for breakfast now?
There are plenty of perfectly lovely things you can have for breakfast that don't involve eggs. Now, just trot off to your computer room and I'll find something here and bring it into you.
All right, Holly, I'll do just as you say. I'll trot off to my computer room.
And please don't disturb Alistair.
I don't have to, do I? Alistair's disturbed enough as it is.
What sort of...
Right. Takes care of Alistair. Now I'll try to torpedo the rest of the family. Wonder who the computer's going to spit out first. Oh, dear.
Breakfast. What's my name doing up there?
I was writing you a love letter. Would you believe that?
No. Put that back up.
It's really nothing.
Robert? Here's your breakfast.
Thanks, love.
Oh, what's that strange little bug on
Where?
there?
Where? Where's the bug? I don't see any bug. No bug here, Holly.
checking up on my family.
Oh, just a few routine questions.
About what?
Well, what they've been doing, where and with whom?
With whom? You mean like with Alistair?
I'm not insinuating that he's part of the group.
He never was. He was always the black sheep of the family.
All your family are black sheep.
Not all of them. Anyway, that's beside the point. You have no right to do this.
I'm the police commissioner.
So?
Well, I have a right to know what all the people under my roof are doing.
Why do you naturally assume that all my relatives are criminals?
Because most of them are.
What does that make me then?
An exception.
I was a con artist.
Never proven.
Oh, come on. I'd be the first person to admit that I was.
It has nothing to do with the present situation.
There is no present situation except for the one that you're causing.
I am trying to prevent one.
Are you planning on throwing Alistair out?
Well, why don't we put him up in a hotel? We can have the local cops look after
I
him
will
then.
not have you embarrass me under my own roof by throwing him out.
I've got a funny feeling about him, Holly.
Well, I don't want to hear it. If he goes, I go.
Oh, come on, you're being ridiculous.
I'm being perfectly serious.
All right. He stays. For now.
I wasn't asking your permission.
It's an ultimatum, is it? All right. Then I acquiesce.
He's a relative. I can't throw him out in the street.
And I will.
Robert?
All right. He can stay under this roof as a house guest. But let's not let it develop into a roommate, huh? Cherry?
How I pity the common man.
Oh, and how's that, Alistair?
His life, a series of endless drudgery, never able to savor the more pleasurable aspects of life.
I gather you enjoyed your sauna.
Basked, reveled, and luxuriated in it.
And the protein drink?
Perfection, my dear. You followed my directions to a T.
Oh, glad you like it.
I am positively glowing with radiant good health.
That's a coincidence.
You're glowing too?
You're Roberts, just like Roberts.
Oh, it is Robert. He is damned if I didn't forget to pack mine.
It fits very well.
Yes, I thought so. Who's his tailor?
I believe it's off the rack.
No, really? Amazing. Amazing the progress that factory workers made nowadays.
Maybe we could go and pick one up for you.
Oh, how sweet of you.
I believe the prices are very reasonable.
Yeah, I shouldn't really. Bartholomew will have kittens.
Bartholomew?
Here's my tailor. He has just mentioned ready to wear, and he foams at the mouth.
Oh, we wouldn't want that now, would we?
No, not at all. Bad form and all that. Ah, hello, Robert.
Making ourselves at home, are we, Alistair? Eh?
Yes, thanks. Quite comfy. Ah, you're looking a bit pale.
Well, I've been working all day.
In that dark little room of yours. You should get out more often.
I'll keep it in mind. Holly, I've got to go to headquarters to collect some papers.
Oh, now?
Yeah, that new computer I installed in the office is broken down again.
Ah, the travails of modern life, eh?
Well, keeps us in robes, doesn't it, Alistair?
Yeah, so I noticed. You have exquisite taste, Robert, even if it is off the rack.
Alistair, why don't you come with me?
Oh, where?
Police headquarters.
What for?
Well, I thought there might be something there to interest him.
Ah, well, normally, Robert, I'd love to, but I'd have to get dressed first, and Lord knows how tiresomely long that can take, and I'm sure you must be in a terrific hurry.
I can wait.
Alistair, stay here with me.
Why?
Well, I want to make sure he has dinner, and you know how you get held up at headquarters.
Oh, I wouldn't worry about that. I'm sure there are lots of things there to maintain his interest.
Ah, well, I'm astonishingly bad at occupying myself. I never can think of what to do.
Yeah?
Go get dressed. You're going to stay here with me, Alistair.
Ah, yes, well, how marvelous. Must rush, Robert. Sorry I can't take you up on the offer. I assume the maid will get that. Cheerio.
How could you be so obvious?
About what?
You know perfectly well about what. You wanted to get him into headquarters so you could check up on him. I don't know, get his fingerprints or look at the mugshots.
Absolutely untrue.
Remember, you said you were going to give all this up.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Remember my promise. If he goes, I go.
The door.
I'll take that.
What?
Wouldn't want you answering the door with that messy glass in your hand, now would I? Thank you. Now, you go answer the door and I'll wash this up nice and clean.
Hello, Mrs. Barrington. Please come in.
Oh, hello, Commissioner. I hope I'm not intruding.
Oh, not at all.
Well, I know it's rude to come by without calling, but I just happened to be passing, and I...
Quite all right. Holly?
Oh, Mrs. Barrington, how nice to see you.
Hello, dear. Do you have a minute? It's about the charity ball. Perhaps you'd like to hear about it, too, Commissioner?
Well, actually, I've got to be down at police headquarters.
Oh, so late?
Oh, well, that's
How very
me.
conscientious you are.
Yeah, ever vigilant. Well, I'll try to get back soon, love.
Well, stay out of trouble.
I'll try.
Try harder.
No, isn't it sweet how she's so worried about you?
Isn't it, eh? Well, dear. Goodbye,
Yes, dear. Goodbye.
Mrs. Barrington.
Commissioner?
Would you like to come and sit down? Can I get you anything?
Thank you, dear. I can only stay a minute.
I suppose I will be moving along soon.
Oh, no.
Now, don't try to change my mind. However, if I might impose on your hospitality just a little longer...
Oh, of course. Stay as long as you like. Oh, Robert, I didn't hear you come in.
Could I speak to you for a moment?
Yeah, certainly, I was...
Excuse us, Alistair. Absolutely not.
Absolutely not. What?
He is not staying.
Nobody said he was.
I just heard you utter a few minutes ago that he could stay as long as he wanted.
I was just saying that to be polite. He just said he was going.
When?
Soon.
Well, how soon?
Soon. The sooner the better.
Why, what's happened?
Nothing. I want you all to myself.
Oh, well, that's what I've been griping about.
Hello in there.
Go away.
Hello? Alistair Crawford here. Look, send the package to me in Port Charles, New York. Care of Police Commissioner Scorpio. Yes, that's right. You heard me the first time. Now, I have to get off now. Well, what excitement do we have planned for this evening?
How's about a nice quiet night in front of the telly?
Oh, unspeakably dull. Now, come along now, Holly. On with your best frock. The night is young, the company sublime, and there is champagne ripe for the drinking.